The iconic sitcom Happy Days, 1974 to 1984, captured the hearts of viewers with its portrayal of 1950s nostalgia, unforgettable characters, and wholesome humor. Over the years, the cast became household names, and many of them continued to build successful careers in the entertainment industry. However, as of 2025, the actors from the show have led diverse and interesting lives, both on and off screen. While some have remained active in acting, others have explored new avenues such as directing, writing, and public speaking. Tragically, some members of the cast have passed away, leaving behind a lasting legacy. This video takes a closer look at where the Happy Days stars are today, offering a glimpse into the post-show lives of these beloved actors. Tom Bosley, who portrayed Howard Cunningham on Happy Days from 1974 to 1984, became a familiar figure to audiences through his role as the lovable and wise father of the Cunningham family. This role not only marked a milestone in his career, but also became synonymous with the enduring success of Happy Days in the hearts of viewers. However, Tom Bosley's personal life was not always easy. Alongside his flourishing career, he faced significant tragedies in his life. His first wife, Jean, passed away in 1978, a deep loss that Tom never forgot. Nevertheless, he continued working and maintained the image of a strong and resilient man in the public eye. He later remarried, and the final years of his life were marked by a more peaceful existence. However, Tom Bosley's life was not without challenges. His last years were affected by declining health, and he struggled with health issues until he passed away on October 19, 2010, at the age of 83. His passing left a great sorrow, but his legacy, especially his role as Howard Cunningham, will forever remain etched in the hearts of fans. At the time of his death, Tom Bosley left behind an estimated fortune of $5 million, including a house in Rancho Mirage, California, and other assets. While he had financial stability from his career, the pain of loss and the challenges in his personal life were always unforgettable. Al Molinaro, who played Al Del Vecchio on Happy Days from 1974 to 1982, became a beloved character thanks to his down-to-earth personality, sincerity, and kind heart. Al Del Vecchio, the diner owner on the show, won the hearts of audiences with his warmth and natural humor. However, behind the scenes, Al Molinaro faced many personal challenges. Despite a successful career in television, his family life was not always smooth. He was married, but family relationships were often overshadowed by his busy career. Even though he achieved success in acting, Al Molinaro never became a star as famous as some of his co-stars. His life after Happy Days was quiet, with little attention from the public, reflecting his choice to maintain peace and avoid media scrutiny. Al Molinaro passed away on October 30, 2015, at the age of 96, due to complications from a gallbladder infection. At the time of his death, his estate was estimated to be about $10 million, including a house in Glendale, California. Despite his wealth, the final years of AL's life were marked by satisfaction and tranquility from a long career, coupled with a simple life away from the noise of show business. Erin Moran, famous for her role as Joni Cunningham on Happy Days from 1974 to 1984, left a deep impression on audiences with her portrayal of the lively, charming, and energetic younger sister. However, after the show ended, Erin's life and career went through many ups and downs. Despite being beloved, Erin faced significant personal challenges, including issues with substance abuse and financial difficulties. These struggles were exacerbated by the public scrutiny and pressure she faced. Erin's marriage to Steve Fleischman in 1993 provided her with some emotional support, but the hardships outside of the spotlight had a strong impact on her life. Erin's career never reached the heights it once had during her Happy Days days, and she grappled with many difficulties in her life. In stark contrast to the wealth and fame she once had, when Erin passed away on April 22, 2017, at the age of 56, she left behind an estate estimated at about $50,000. Her death, due to complications related to stage 4 cancer, was a tragic end to a once bright life. Despite the many ups and downs she endured, Erin remained a beloved figure, though the weight of fame and personal struggles seemed to deeply affect her. Pat Morita, who portrayed Arnold, the diner owner, on Happy Days from 1975 to 1983, made a lasting impression on audiences with his cheerful personality, friendliness, and remarkable comedic moments. However, Morita's career truly shone when he played Mr. Miyagi in The Karate Kid, a role that earned him an Academy Award nomination, laying the foundation for his standout career in both television and film. Despite his professional success, Morita's personal life was not without challenges. Morita struggled with alcohol addiction for much of his life, which deeply impacted his personal relationships and career. His first marriage ended in divorce, and in the years that followed, he faced significant struggles balancing his fame with personal issues. Despite this, he continued to work and never gave up on his passion for acting, enjoying a career resurgence in his later years. Pat Morita passed away on November 24, 2005, at the age of 73, from kidney failure. At the time of his death, his estate was valued at around $5 million, including a house in Las Vegas, Nevada. Morita's legacy lives on in the hearts of fans, not only for his comedic role as Arnold, but also for his emotional and meaningful performance as Mr. Miyagi in The Karate Kid. Heather O'Rourke, who played Heather Pfister on Happy Days from 1982 to 1983, though only a brief role, left a deep impression on audiences. She was a promising young face, but her most famous role came in the Poltergeist series, where she played Carol and the girl from the haunted family, a role that cemented her legendary status in the film industry. Though Heather O'Rourke's career was on the rise, her life was tragically cut short. On February 1, 1988, at just 12 years old, she passed away suddenly from complications related to a bowel obstruction, leaving the entertainment industry and fans worldwide in shock. Despite her career being cut short, O'Rourke had already made an indelible mark with her role in Poltergeist. At the time of her death, her family home in Big Bear Lake, California, and other personal assets were estimated at around $100,000. Heather O'Rourke's sudden passing at the age of 12 not only left Hollywood mourning the loss of a young talent, but also left behind a poignant story, making her an icon in the film industry despite her short-lived career. Beatrice Colin, who played Marcia Sims, Patsy Weber's charming girlfriend on Happy Days from 1974 to 1978, was beloved by audiences for her vibrant personality and characteristic humor. She played an important role in creating a fun and refreshing atmosphere on the show. After Happy Days, Beatrice Colin's career faced several challenges. Although she continued to appear in various television shows and films, she often played supporting roles and could not achieve the same level of success as during her prime years. Her personal life also had its difficulties. Beatrice's marriage ended in divorce, which she later described as one of the toughest periods in her life. Nevertheless, she maintained her grace and professionalism in her work. On set, she was loved by her colleagues for her warm, charming nature and sincerity. Beatrice Colin passed away on November 18, 1999, at the age of 51, due to lung cancer. At the time of her death, her estate was estimated at around $500,000, including a house in Los Angeles and other personal assets. Despite the ups and downs in her career and personal life, Beatrice Colin will always be remembered by fans for her role in Happy Days, and she left a significant gap in the hearts of those who admired her. Gavin O'Herlihy, who portrayed Chuck Cunningham, Richie Cunningham's brother, in the first season of Happy Days in 1974, made a strong impression despite his brief appearance. Although Chuck's character had a promising start, he mysteriously disappeared from the show, leaving fans puzzled about his absence after the first season. O'Herlihy's career did not achieve the level of success that was initially expected. Although he had notable roles in The Wild Goose Chase and Never Say Never Again, O'Herlihy was unable to establish a firm place in the film and television industry, which led to his career becoming rather obscure. Gavin O'Herlihy's personal life also encountered difficulties, with several failed relationships and emotional struggles. Nevertheless, he was quite private about his personal life, and this may have contributed to his absence from public events. In the later years of his life, O'Herlihy faced financial difficulties and personal pain, but he maintained a quiet life that was not widely known. Gavin O'Herlihy passed away in 2021 at the age of 70, leaving behind a modest estate, including a house in Bath, England, valued at around $1 million. Although his career was tied to just one role in the first season of Happy Days, O'Herlihy is still remembered as an essential part of the show. Penny Marshall, famous for her role as Laverne DeFazio on Laverne and Shirley from 1975 to 1983, was one of the most beloved television stars of the 1970s and 1980s. With her humor, charm, and appealing personality, she created an unforgettable character in the hearts of audiences. However, Penny Marshall's life off-screen was not without its challenges. She married twice, first to Michael Henry and later to director Rob Reiner, but both relationships ended in divorce. Alongside her emotional turmoil, Marshall also dealt with health issues, particularly complications from diabetes, which ultimately contributed to her death in 2018 at the age of 75. However, Penny Marshall's legacy is not just tied to her acting career, but also her significant success as a director. She created famous films such as Big and A League of Their Own, works that not only showcased her directing talent, but also helped her achieve wealth and long-lasting success. At the time of her death, Penny Marshall's estate was estimated to be around $45 million, including a house in Los Angeles and income from her work as a director and producer. She left behind an impressive legacy, serving as a creative role model and a symbol of Hollywood. Cindy Williams, who portrayed Shirley Feeney in Laverne and Shirley from 1975 to 1979, became a symbol of American television through her charming and intelligent performance. The show was a huge success and elevated her to the ranks of Hollywood's brightest stars. Despite her fame from this role, Williams' personal life was not always smooth. She went through a difficult marriage with Bill Hudson of the Hudson Brothers, which ended in divorce. Although she had 2 children from this relationship, she still faced many personal challenges throughout her life. After Laverne and Shirley, Cindy Williams' career slowed down, and she struggled to find new roles. However, she found a fresh direction in later years through voice acting and independent films, maintaining her presence in the entertainment industry. With a career spanning decades, Williams' net worth was estimated at $10 million at the time of her death in 2023, at the age of 75, from natural causes. She left behind a home in Los Angeles, California, and a proud legacy reflecting her long-lasting contributions to Hollywood's film and television industry. Arthur Battanides, who played Eddie in Happy Days in 1974, contributed an interesting comedic element to the show. Although Eddie was not a main character, Battanides' appearances helped create a lively and rich atmosphere for the series. Off-screen, Battanides led a rather private and simple life. He was married and lived a quiet life with little public information about his personal relationships or family. His career spanned many television shows and films, though he mostly played supporting roles. After leaving the entertainment industry, Battanides lived in a modest home in Los Angeles. When he passed away on January 10, 2000, at the age of 76, his estate was worth about $500,000, including his home and personal assets. His death was from natural causes. Although not a major star, Arthur Battanides left behind a quiet but respectable legacy in the entertainment industry, marking his place in the hearts of Happy Days fans with his charming portrayal of Eddie. Henry Winkler, who became an inseparable icon with his role as Arthur Fonzie Fonzarelli in Happy Days from 1974 to 1984, shaped a famous character known for his cool demeanor, charm, and signature style. Fonzie, with his leather jacket and the catchphrase, "I," left a strong impression on viewers, becoming one of the most beloved characters in television history. Born in New York, Winkler faced many challenges in life, especially dyslexia, which affected his early career. However, with perseverance and talent, he overcame these obstacles and became a star. Winkler's marriage to Stacey Weitzman in 1978 brought him 2 children, and his family has always remained close. After Happy Days, he found success not only as an actor but also as a respected producer and director. Winkler's diverse career helped him accumulate a net worth of $40 million, including a home in Los Angeles and several other investment projects. Now at 79, Winkler continues to contribute to the entertainment industry and is one of the stars with a long-lasting and prosperous career, building an admirable legacy. Anson Williams, known for his role as Warren "Potsy" Weber in Happy Days from 1974 to 1984, became a beloved figure among fans due to his character's charm and humor. Although Potsy was a light-hearted and funny character, Williams' career and personal life have not always been smooth. After the show ended, he faced many personal challenges, especially through 3 marriages, one of which ended in divorce, and the second, after many years, ended in separation. Despite this, Williams has remained close to his children and found a new direction in his career as a director. He directed many popular TV shows such as Melrose Place, Sabrina, Teenage Witch, and other projects, demonstrating his talent and versatility in the field. Now at 75, Williams continues to direct and occasionally participates in events, maintaining a relaxed lifestyle in his later years. His net worth is estimated at around $2 million, including a house in Ojai, California, and other investments. Despite facing challenges in his life, Anson Williams has maintained a stable career and continues to enjoy success in the entertainment industry. Marion Ross, who became famous for her role as Richie Cunningham, the loving mother in Happy Days from 1974 to 1984, left a deep impression on viewers with her warm and nurturing presence on screen. As the mother of Richie and Joni Cunningham, Ross portrayed an ideal mother figure, full of affection and always ready to support her family. However, her personal life has not always been easy. After a long marriage to actor Paul Michael, she divorced in 1969 and then married Charles R. Bell in 1975, her second husband, with whom she stayed until his death in 1999. She has 2 children, Jonathan and Ellen. Now at 96, Ross enjoys a peaceful retirement at her home in Woodland Hills, California. With a net worth of about $10 million, she has maintained her wealth through her acting career, including voice work and appearances in various projects. Despite facing significant personal losses, especially the death of her second husband, Marion Ross remains beloved within the Hollywood community and stands as a steady symbol of American entertainment. Ron Howard, who became famous for his role as Richie Cunningham in Happy Days from 1974 to 1980, has had an impressive career not only as an actor but also as a director. After leaving Happy Days, he transitioned into directing and achieved great success with films such as A Beautiful Mind, Cinderella Man, and Apollo 13. His works have won Academy Awards, cementing his talent and influence in the Hollywood film industry. Ron's personal life has also been very happy. He married Cheryl in 1975, and they raised 4 children together. Family has always been the solid foundation of his happiness, and their strong relationship has helped him overcome many life challenges. Now at 70, Ron continues to stay active in both production and directing, as well as participating in charitable activities. With an estimated net worth of $200 million, he owns multiple homes and luxury cars, along with his production company, Imagine Entertainment. Despite achieving great success in both his career and personal life, Ron Howard remains humble and enjoys a full family life. Don Most, who became famous for playing the quirky Ralph Malph in Happy Days from 1974 to 1980, has had a rather fluctuating career after leaving the show. Although beloved and prominent in his role, Don struggled to find steady roles, eventually turning to a music career. His passion for music led him to release albums and perform at various venues, building a stable but quiet career in the world of singing. Don married Morgan in the 1980s, and they have a daughter. Although his career did not soar as high as some of his co-stars, Don is content with his life, enjoying family warmth and music. Now at 71, Don still participates in Happy Days reunions and occasionally performs at music events, continuing to stay connected to his role as Ralph Malph, even though he appears less frequently on screen. Don's net worth is estimated at around $2 million, including his home in Los Angeles and other personal assets. Ted McGinley, who played Roger Phillips in Happy Days from 1980 to 1984, has had a successful television career, particularly with later roles in hit shows like Married with Children and The Love Boat. McGinley's character Roger Phillips was introduced in the later seasons of Happy Days and became an essential part of the story, making him a familiar face on television. While McGinley's career soared, his personal life was not without challenges. He went through a difficult period in his first marriage, but eventually found stability with his second wife. Although a charming and standout actor in sitcoms, McGinley also faced the jumping the shark label, referring to joining shows after they started losing popularity. Now at 66, McGinley lives quietly in Los Angeles, California, where he enjoys life with his family. With a net worth estimated at about $5 million, McGinley continues his career and maintains a private life, but remains a beloved figure in the hearts of fans. Scott Baio, famous for his role as Chachi Arcola in Happy Days from 1977 to 1984, became an idol for audiences throughout his time on the show. Thanks to this role, Baio continued his television career with the spin-off Joni Loves Chachi and a series of other projects. However, Baio's personal life has been intertwined with difficult struggles, ranging from romantic relationships to public controversies about his political views. Baio's first marriage ended in divorce, and he often faced public scrutiny. Despite the ups and downs in his career, the role of Chachi Arcola remains a significant part of his legacy. Now, at 64 years old, Baio maintains a presence in the entertainment world, particularly in reality television. His net worth is estimated at around $4 million, including his home in Manatee County, Florida, and other personal assets. Although his personal life has sometimes overshadowed his career, the role of Chachi continues to be remembered as an iconic part of Baio's career. Kathy Silvers, who played Jenny Piccolo in Happy Days from 1980 to 1984, brought a fresh wave of energy and quirky style to the show, making her character an essential part of the cast. After leaving Happy Days, Silvers shifted to other pursuits, including writing and running a company providing organic product delivery services. She also wrote a book and found passion in her business endeavors. Silvers' personal life hasn't always been easy. She went through a painful divorce and spent some time rediscovering herself, but ultimately, she found fulfillment in her family life and work. Although her career did not maintain the same level of fame as during her Happy Days days, she has built a successful and meaningful life. Now, at 63 years old, Kathy Silvers lives in Los Angeles, California, where she continues her business career and enjoys a fulfilling family life. With an estimated net worth of around $5 million, she has found a balance between work and personal life, maintaining a healthy and positive lifestyle. Linda Pearl, who portrayed Ashley Pfister in Happy Days from 1982 to 1983, left a lasting impression on audiences despite her brief time on the show. Pearl's career spans over 4 decades, with memorable appearances in well-known TV shows such as Matlock and The Office, as well as numerous films. However, despite her successful career, her personal life has been marked by many emotional challenges. Pearl has been married multiple times, including to Desi Arnaz Jr., but ultimately divorced. She has shared about the difficulties of balancing work and personal life, with the pressures of fame affecting her health. In recent years, Pearl has embraced a quieter life, focusing on personal growth and pursuing creative endeavors. Now, at 69 years old, she lives in Los Angeles with an estimated net worth of around $10 million. Despite the personal relationships and emotional challenges that have been a significant part of her life, Linda Pearl continues to live her life away from the public eye, enjoying peaceful moments and balance. Billy Warlock, who played Leopold "Flip" Phillips in Happy Days from 1982 to 1983, became a familiar face for fans of the show. However, despite his success in Baywatch and Days of Our Lives after Happy Days, Warlock's personal life has been full of struggles. He battled substance abuse and emotional disorders, which greatly affected his career and mental health. His marriage to actress Marcy Walker also ended in divorce, while he had to cope with the painful loss of his mother. Despite the challenges in his personal life, Warlock found comfort stepping out of the spotlight, focusing on healing and taking care of his mental health. Now, at 63 years old, he lives in Gardena, California, with an estimated net worth of $1.5 million. Warlock now leads a quieter life, more reclusive and no longer participating in showbiz as he once did. Despite the hardships, he continues to reflect on his life's journey with a mindset focused on personal growth. Crystal Bernard, who played Richie Cunningham in Happy Days from 1982 to 1983, although only appearing for a brief period, made an impression on audiences. However, she is better known for her iconic role as Helen Chappell in Wings, a role that helped elevate her career. Despite her successful career, Bernard's personal life has gone through many ups and downs. She has experienced several relationships that ended in heartbreak, and the struggle for emotional fulfillment has been a major challenge for her. After stepping away from acting, Bernard turned to music, finding a new sense of purpose in this career. Despite facing numerous challenges in both her personal and professional life, she has maintained a positive outlook. Now, at 63 years old, she lives in Los Angeles with an estimated net worth of around $5 million. Although no longer acting, Crystal Bernard continues to focus on music and finds peace in her creative pursuits, reflecting her desire for healing and reconnection with her true passions. Kevin Rodney Sullivan, who played Tommy in Happy Days in 1980, although only appearing for a short time, still left an impression on audiences. After leaving Happy Days, Sullivan successfully transitioned to directing and producing, with notable projects in both television and film. However, his personal life has not been without challenges. Sullivan went through a difficult divorce and faced complicated family relationships, which impacted both his work and personal life. Now, Sullivan lives in San Francisco, California, with an estimated net worth of around $3 million, including his home and other personal assets. At 66 years old, he continues to work in the industry but has chosen a quiet life, avoiding public events. Despite his successful career, Sullivan acknowledges that his personal life has been the source of both pain and growth, and he is currently enjoying his private life, reflecting on his journey. Who do you find most impressive from the cast of Happy Days? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed our video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to watch our latest videos.